This is Supermonaman's House Magazine 2, Deku vs. Kacchan, Round 2, Animelee by Mother's Basement. And I watched every other one of Mother's Basement. Basement's My Hero uh, videos. And I can finally react to one instead. I'm really looking forward to this one because seeing this fight being analyzed is like it's my favorite fight in My Hero Academia, honestly. And let's just get right into it. See what he has to say. 3, 2, 1, play.
What is it that makes a great fight? What separates the contenders from the also-rans? We're gonna pick through the best fights in anime, scrape by scrape, and blow by blow. I'm Jeff Thu, and this is Animelee. In sports and anime alike, few things get the blood pumping quite like a good old-fashioned rivalry. Great rivals push each other to their absolute limits every time they square off and inspire each other to push past those limits in between their battles. But a rivalry is about more than competition and animosity. Rivalry is founded in respect for the abilities of your peers and a desire to surpass them. For the first 3 seasons of My Hero Academia, Bakugo and Deku didn't quite fit that bill. Sure, Deku looked up to Kacchan, but the explosive-tempered bully was only ever looking at himself. And in all of their clashes,
yeah,
really
that's fair. That's fair.
But that changed at the end of Season 3, with arguably the best fight in the series so far. And with Season 4 starting in just a few weeks, the time has finally come to talk about it. The full backstory of this fight is tricky to summarize, since the series has been building to it from long before even the last fight I covered on Animelee. But that fight is probably the most direct cause of this one. It was a fight to save Bakugo's life, after all, and the fight that ended his idol, All Might's career. So he feels intensely guilty about it. But Bakugo also learns some important things in that moment. He's a pretty damn clever kid, so seeing All Might confront power stealing All for One and realizing that was all it took for him to piece together that weak little Deku was given his new power by All Might. Deku, whose weakness was the baseline by which Bakugo judged his own greatness, was chosen as the successor to their mutual hero without him even realizing it. Knowing that has effectively turned his entire world upside down, and with Midoriya having just passed the provisional license exam that he failed, proving as objectively as it can be proven that Deku is the hero, Bakugo's niggling self-doubt has transformed into depressing certainty. Bakugo knows that he's taken some wrong turns on his path toward his goals, and to understand where those were, he needs to see what Deku has that he doesn't. And because, as he's not great at dealing with people, the only way he can think to discover that is to call Deku out to the training ground. Part 2. It's also a convenient outlet for all the pent-up frustration he has about other things. If that sounds like a one-sided motivation, that's only because it is, and for the first few minutes, this fight isn't really a fight so much as an attempted beating. Deku only responds to Bakugo
it kind of is. It is. You're right.
His distance and deflect explosions with
You're right, honestly.
And despite how exciting the animation of this is for the audience, it's not nearly as satisfying for Bakugo. As he goes on his frustrated offensive, he keeps flashing back to moments from their childhood, their mutual love for All Might, times he bullied him, that time he fell in the stream that he really needs to get over at some point.
Oh, damn.
Coming up throughout the fight, adding emotional context to the present action. Flashbacks so often do in Shonen anime, but Hiroaka does something interesting with them here. At the beginning, all of Bakugo and Deku's memories are drawn from their childhood, but as the fight turns around and Deku starts taking it seriously, more recent events become the focal point. It's as though they're going from looking at each other as they used to be to seeing each other for what they really are. An important step toward becoming true rivals. But before any of that can happen, Deku has to start hitting back. After one of his defensive members accidentally sends Bakugo sprawling, he goes to help him up, and we all know by this point how Kacchan takes that kind of thing. After having his outburst feelings rebuffed in a way, say, that act of disrespect
I
was
should
the
do
last straw.
It's fine, I'll yet.
Wondering aloud why it had to be his weakness that destroyed All Might. It's a powerful scene, carried by an incredible performance from Nobuhiko Okamoto, who knows how to make a voice just right. And the show's sound director wisely chose to let that voice carry the scene, only bringing in soft music after the revelation of the words hits Deku, who sees at last that this is about a lot more than just the exam. Kacchan is capable of hurting in a way that he didn't expect, and that he's been hurting like that for a long damn time. Realizing how serious this really is, Deku... look, kids, if a schoolmate ever comes to you with emotional problems this severe, you should talk to an adult about it immediately.
There's all right, thank you,
Jeff. Showing clear signs of PTSD and depression on top of a whole powder keg of anger issues, and he should definitely be talking to a professional.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Considering the job it's training them for, UA could really stand to benefit from hiring a guidance counselor for its students. It would certainly curtail these clandestine late-night street brawls, and what's that? They already have one? It's the angry dog man with the muzzle who nobody can understand? That explains a lot. At any rate, in absence of quality psychological health care, Deku decides to help Kacchan with his trauma by
you're not wrong.
So the fight becomes an actual
You're
fight.
not wrong.
Eventually, after Bakugo charges forward again and Deku finally responds with a boot to the head, the scene slows
to the
down
goddamn face, it's great. Kick to the goddamn head. It's great,
giving viewers much needed time
to
breathe
smiles,
before the action kicks back up. When it does, despite having resolved to retaliate, Deku keeps getting his head handed to him, largely because of a problem that Bakugo highlights with his very first attack. Deku really likes to read into things. At the start of the battle, he sees Bakugo swing with his right hand, which is what
that's not exactly a problem, but he needs to learn. Deku needs to learn when he needs to strategize,
which would be prudent if Bakugo had the same careful strategic mindset, but he doesn't. He relies on his instincts first and foremost. Never hesitates. Gives him a serious speed advantage over his more calculating foe. His assault on Deku is unrelenting, unpredictable, and absolutely...
It's kind of like how it was.
First,
kind of like how it was
in the... back down like something like dive kick. As Deku jumps away,
he
throws his arms around and uses his explosions to send himself flying like pinwheel fireworks, tearing through the ground with his gorgeous pyrotechnic show, and using all that flair to set Deku up for a feint. Our hero kicks out, expecting to knock Kacchan's hand away, but it's already turned down. Bakugo uses an explosion to leap into the sky, and another blast hits it down behind him, melting him in the kidney with a devastating jab. Before he can get back up or even think of a response, Bakugo's on him again, dropping an explosion at his feet and then grabbing and hurling him down the street when he tries to jump away. As you'd expect, given how Bakugo fights, this part of the battle goes by fast, and the choreography is complicated, but the impeccably precise animation of Yuki Sato makes it easy to
he knows the animators.
And his pyrotechnical effects are top.
That's so awesome. Like,
easy to see why David
animators do this shit. Animators do this shit.
Flying, though, the animators made
so many animators do so great.
Something about the shot of Deku falling and getting up after that assault just makes me smile from ear to ear. I don't know.
It's a good animation.
Exaggerated, slightly doofy, open-mouthed expression reminds me a lot of Kentaro fumbling around in the supply closet in Golden Boy, which is one of my favorite bits of visual comedy of all time. I also really like the creative application of Bakugo's powers that follows, using a smaller explosion as a flashbang to blind Deku on approach is clever, and along with his tricky aerial maneuvers, it serves as a reminder that Bakugo's got a lot more going for him than just raw destructive might. Of course, he's got a horrible ego to match those abilities, and he follows up by hurling a combination of abuse and explosions at his former friend, berating Deku for always tagging at his heels, having the audacity to follow him to try to help him like he thought he might be able to surpass him one day, like he looked down on him. With this, Deku finally understands exactly what it is about him that Bakugo finds so irritating, which took him long enough, honestly, since he's more or less said the same thing to him like 5 times by now. But
you're not wrong.
The first time that they've really talked and listened to each other in years.
Yeah,
Deku rebuts that he never looked down on Bakugo, that he spent so long chasing him in spite of all the abuse because he looked up to him. Frustrated with being misunderstood and deciding to let his fists do the rest of the talking, Deku dons his full cowl and charges ahead, moving faster than ever before. His speed emphasized by cutting frames from his
I
run,
like
so
do
he
this
appears
speed
to
line.
jump
Do
at the
this
stream.
speed line.
It's
Oh yeah,
immediately clear where the
those
exposition
cuts are so good,
step
dude.
is
Those
coming
cuts
from.
are so good.
Deku's inner
Those cuts are
monologue
so
falls
good.
silent as his emotions take over. Pertinent details, like the fact that his full cowl power output has gone from 5 to 8%, are recounted by his older self in flashback narration, but until the very end of the fight, we don't hear any of his usual real-time tactical comments on individual
Holy
attacks. And
fucking
Bakugo's
shit.
about to
Just
discover what a
talking.
huge
It's just
difference
adult
that
Deku
change in
talking,
thinking
not Deku,
makes.
not young Deku
Realizing
never
he won't
talks.
be able to
That's
hit back in
holy
time, he
shit.
brings his guard up to meet
That's
Deku's
so
flowing
good.
roundhouse kick.
Like,
I really love
realize
how the
that
animators have used the bolts of
intellectually,
energy from
but
overall to accentuate Deku's movements in this fight. They trail behind his
I need
kicks
to
and
point out
punches,
it's
making it a
just
bit
like
easier
that.
to follow the rapid flow of the action, and when a blow connects, the impact
So
is
that-
accentuated
so
with a quick
shines,
lightning bolt
Jesus.
cutting down the screen. It's really goddamn cool. Bakugo can't really appreciate the effect, though, as he's busy being blown back by the impact that it was accentuating. Taken aback by the sudden jump in Deku's speed and power, he needs a moment to compose himself before going back on the offensive. And it's the last breather either of them will get until the dust settles. I can't imagine that the animators working on the rest of the fight got much rest either, because everything
you telling me, dude?
is pure Sakuga from here on out. Before we get to
You're
all
so
that, though,
10
let's
minutes.
take a
Goddamn
break
minutes.
for a short
Goddamn
word from
Jeff.
our sponsor.
Oh, it's not so
This
good.
episode of Animelee is brought to you by Cygames and Shadowverse, free-to-play collectible card game for PC and mobile phones that lets you bring a deck full of adorable anime waifus into deep strategic battles with players around the world. With gorgeous artwork, fun mechanics, and widely varied card design that emphasizes strategy,
Oh my god, the waifus.
Shadowverse
Waifus,
pretty much
dude.
everything I've ever wanted from a card
Waifus.
game, and then some with its awesome anime crossover events. The array of characters and series represented here does my heart good.
Oh my god,
There's just
freaking
2 days left
waifus.
in their recent Love Live collaboration, so you'll have to act fast if you want to.
Oh my god.
Favorite Aquars girl is a playable leader, but there's always something new to get excited for in Shadowverse, like the impending release of their newest expansion, Verdant Conflict, which should shake up the metagame by adding some interesting mechanics and 97 brain
card games
cards to the mix, which of course
the
includes
biggest
some
fan of
follow
all time.
waifus and
Oh
husbands.
my god.
In my experience, set
thanks,
releases
dude.
like this are always a good time to
Jeff,
grab
you're
a
great.
card game. With every
Look at
player
this fucking-
experimenting,
thing,
you
dude.
usually have a little bit more room to learn the ropes yourself.
That's a
But
good
no
art.
matter
That's
when
actually
you
good
decide
art,
to pick
dude.
Shadowverse
It's
up,
good art,
you'll
dude,
be able to
honestly.
jump right into the fun because this game is extremely generous to its players. You get 50 packs, that's 400 cards, just for completing the tutorial, plus the new temporary card feature they recently introduced gives every player free access to 239 powerful legendaries. This is a game where you can play and win without spending
That
cents.
that
That's
sounds
a really nice
insane.
change of pace, given how expensive
Look at the
all
waifu,
these
dude.
succeeds
Look at the
can
waifu.
be.
Look
Click the link in
at
the
that
doobly
waifu.
to download Shadowverse and start dueling for free today. In a gorgeous shot, Kacchan
Dude,
launches
slow
himself
down,
forward
bitch.
with the full force
Slow
of his
down.
powers,
Fucking
and
slow down.
tellingly,
Give it to me,
Deku
give it
does
to me,
the
give it to
same.
me.
His priorities
yeah.
have shifted from protecting and saving others to wanting to
I'm
pursue his
okay, I
own
gotta
self,
look
mirroring
sorry.
Bakugo's mentality. And fighting with that renewed vigor, he's able to meet his rival with equal and opposite force head on. In an instant, they close the distance between them and clash, Bakugo using the force of his explosion to propel him under Deku's swinging leg. In any of their previous fights, that feint would have been enough to give Bakugo the upper hand, and knowing this, he spins to hit Deku with an explosive counter, but in a flash, Deku has already turned his whiffed roundhouse into a reverse hook kick, disrupting Bakugo's attack and
the
sending
names
him
of
reeling. This
attacks,
simply
the
isn't the same
names
kid
of
Bakugo was fighting
moves,
prior. In
martial
emulating his
arts
rival's
moves.
competitive
Oh my god,
mindset,
that's
Deku
great.
has circumvented his own intellect and tapped into the same raw fighting instincts that make Lord Explosion Murder such a potent
Dude,
and now that
Lord
he's
Explosion
reacting
Murder.
instead
I
of
call him,
planning, he is
he's fucking,
considerably
he's
faster.
Exploder
That
King,
speed
dude.
is demonstrated simply
I'll
enough
go
by
with
making the
it.
shot
Lord
of his
King.
own reaction
Lord
shorter
King.
than that of Bakugo's.
Lord
And
King.
unlike before, he doesn't let up after landing that hit. As soon
Look at
as
this
his feet
dodging,
touch the
dude.
ground, they're spinning,
Fucking
carrying
sprinting
the
motherfucker.
momentum
Look
of
at
his
this
last
sprinting
attack
fuck,
around to
dude.
launch him
The
back
animation
at his
is
foe.
spinning the
In this
fuck
moment, the lights around them dim, so that they appear to be fighting in a black void, and all
Oh,
sounds
that's
but
cool,
the dancing
dude.
of Deku's feet, the surge of their powers, and the beating of the drums cuts out. Both combatants have briefly
also
entered
side
a
place
state
here.
of perfect flow, concentrating
You
only
say
on
run,
the
which is
movement of
it's
their
a
opponent
combination
and their
of
own bodies as they
there's
push
a
their
combination of
abilities to
you
their
say
limit.
run and
Acting on his
Bakugo's.
own instincts, Bakugo just barely dodges an axe kick that
It's
sure
just a
will
combination
him
of
and
you
responds
say
with a
run,
hasty
just
explosion
combine
that sends them both
mashing.
flying back. That
Mashing,
gives him
you
a
say
bit of
run.
breathing room and The lights come back up a little, but the tables have turned, and now it's Deku who's not giving him a chance to think. Again, as soon as he lands, he's on the move, charging to meet Bakugo.
But Bakugo's doing the exact same damn thing.
Wondering why everything in that last sequence looked so goddamn incredible, that's
the same person
like
who worked
Bakugo's
to
flying
animate
from
this
the
shit.
All-for-One fight was animated by the living god Yutaka Nakamura. There is a reason that the Sakuga fanboys go nuts for him. While he closes the distance, Deku reflects on how that abrasive attitude of Bakugo's that he hates so much has shaped his own competitive nature, how his old friend has become the embodiment of victory in his mind, and he leaps into the air where Bakugo has an advantage, hoping to win the same way he would to surpass the embodiment of victory. The resulting slow-motion matrix shot of them flying at each other is stunning, but given Bakugo's maneuverability in the air, it probably would have been better idea. Deku does have a trick up his sleeve. Knowing that Bakugo's gotten used to his shoot-style kicks and is expecting them, he aims to catch him off guard at the last moment with a surprise punch. As the shot connects, the music soars, Deku's mind flashes back to All Might's simple declaration that he's next and to his promise to defeat Bakugo one day with his own power. Almost every one of Hiraka's fights ends in this way, with a reflection
there
of the moment
fucking
of
is,
victory as the final blow
you're right.
on everything that's brought our hero to that point. But just as Deku used the pattern of his shoot style to set Bakugo up for a feint, the show is using the expectations that it's created with its own fight scene formula to fake us out as an audience. No matter how good his plan may be, Deku still had to slip back into his thinking mindset to concoct it. And while that gives him the edge in a war game like the one he won at the start of the year, in hand-to-hand combat, Bakugo's instincts are simply faster. Fast enough for his experience in the air to make all the difference. He sees the punch coming just before it lands, and while he doesn't have enough time to raise his guard, hence the shocked expression, that's just enough for him to brace himself. Because Deku can't put his full weight into the punch while airborne, and because he was able to anticipate it, Bakugo avoids being stunned this time and is able to counter almost immediately. With the fist still driving into his cheek, he uses his flailing arm to grab Deku by the sleeve, kicks off his chest to get above him, and uses a powerful explosion to send them both into the ground, where, when the dust settles, we see that he has Midoriya completely pinned. A clean victory.
It was so surprising.
Just like he wanted.
So surprising.
He immediately pressures Deku to explain why he lost. Victory doesn't give him a clean answer. I think that part of him wanted Deku to beat him, to prove definitively that he's better than him. Because in Bakugo's might makes right hierarchical worldview, that's the only way anything makes sense. Midoriya has to be stronger than Kacchan. His vision of heroism has to be better. That's the only thing that can explain why All Might chose him, why Bakugo, strong as he is, failed so utterly. The symbol of peace was destroyed as a result. It was never that simple, though. All Might steps in to console them in the aftermath to take responsibility for his strength, and to explain that they both embody
subs better, dude. Subs better. Sorry, subs better. This episode sucks.
Deku's self-sacrificing
drive this episode, I'm sorry.
Bakugo's self-centered desire to claim victory and demonstrate his greatness to the world are both components of heroism.
Subs great. Subs better. Sorry.
Don't be mad. Keeps them focused on their duty, while the latter is what allows heroes to inspire hope in those people after
that's
if Deku and Bakugo can both recognize each other's strengths and their own deficiencies in those areas, use their strengths to help each other improve where they're lacking, that will help them both achieve their ultimate goal. And obviously, it would be preferable if they could just talk about their feelings instead of pounding them into each other, but this fight has brought them to that baseline of understanding one way or another. They can now finally see what the other sees in them, and they've both come away with a renewed determination not to
dude, Jeffrey is
a determination that will drive them both to improve on their strengths and their weaknesses, ultimately better themselves. They really have become true rivals at last, and that will help them both grow exponentially stronger. This fight already shows how Deku can benefit from being a bit more impulsive than Bakugo, and how a bit of strategic second-guessing can likewise give Bakugo the edge. He wouldn't have won the fight if he hadn't seen through Deku's feint, after all. This seemingly meaningless brawl marks a major turning point in the series, in a way just as significant as All Might's downfall for 1. It gives our protagonist something tangible
God,
to
also,
defining the
damn,
direction
I
that
want
his arc
you
will
to
follow
talk
as the
more
story
about this, dude.
continues,
Just keep
and it
talking.
gives Bakugo a chance to
Your
redeem
analysis is
himself
so
by
good.
acknowledging
It's
his own
great. Oh
weaknesses
my
and
god.
the role that his own bad attitude
Oh, my brain is
plays in
exploding,
his
dude.
failings. But beyond
Some of
that,
the
it
points you brought
establishes
up,
that Deku and Bakugo
some of the
both
points you
have
brought
the
up,
potential
some
to
of the
be All
points
Might's
you brought up made my
future
brain
successors.
be
Our heroes
fried
need
my
to find a
goddamn
solution to
brain.
both the unrest created by the villains and the exhausting, unsustainable toll of
Fucking
standing
awful
alone
one.
against that threat that ultimately ended All Might. And I firmly
Damn.
believe that the ultimate answer to both of those
It's
questions
teamwork.
that the series is
Teamwork.
driving toward is that Deku
Teamwork.
and Bakugo, along with their classmates, will stand
Teamwork.
together as
There's
a
the
symbol
there's the third
of
ending.
peace
Nice.
that the world needs, creating a more stable foundation than a world built on self-fulfilling. In this fight, I think Horikoshi is sowing the seeds of that future, and I'm eager to see how our heroes grow from there. Luckily, we don't have long to wait, as season 4 is right around the corner. I've read ahead of the manga, so I know some pretty impressive fights.
Fucking
but
11
don't worry,
11 days
I promise to cover
away.
a fight from at least one
11
show
days away.
besides Hiroaka before I go back to those. Let me know in the comments below what other fights you think I should cover in the future, or if you want to start a real fight right now, why not tell me which Hiroaka character you think is best? I'll be having some fun with the answers to both of those questions in future videos, so click that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any future uploads. I'm Jeff New, professional shitbag, signing out.
More Kirishima development? Dude, if you get more Kirishima development, oh, I still got that much. Like honestly, I don't really, I don't think I have money or... I don't really think I have money or whatever. Yourself. But at some point, once I have enough money, I'm gonna be fucking. So I was working on the tree trick instantly, dude. Even if it's like wait to watch videos simply because I want to react to them, dude. Dude, he's so many good points, dude. He's such a great analysis guy, dude. It's so good. Like the points he brought up, I just like, oh my god, I had like basically had like an epiphany. Basically, I felt like I knew that, but I didn't. Like, no, that if you get my meaning, dude, it's such a great. I can't wait for this next video. And like, if it's like, it might not be something I can, like, it's not something I can react to, but if it's something I can react to from him, I'm 100% react to it as soon as I can. Realistically, but anyway, I can't wait to see more videos about my hero team or anything else I watch from him. Anything else I watch that he might cover. Like, until then, like, just, you find links. I guess you find the link to his. I've tried to use a link to his video. Anyway, this is a great video of his. I can't wait for more. At the end of the video, I would like to thank all my current subscribers on YouTube and all my current patrons on Patreon. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and comment if you like. And if you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. And you find the links to my third Patreon video I'm watching, as well as the redirect to the reaction itself down below in the description. If you want to join Patreon, please do. And I'll keep continuing from the content. And finally, as my favorite anime reviewer and community creator, Jesse Talkins would say, sayonara, bye bye.